Hello, ciao, salut everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Guys, stay at home, stay safe, and I hope to see you back in Cyprus again in a short while. I'm here today to help you with offline reading text. We're going to cover a text together, and I hope you will enjoy this video. I try to help you as much as possible. Let's get it started. Do you know who this young man is? Any ideas? No? Okay, what about this? This can help you. An atom, maybe? Yes, and the most famous formula. Okay, the theory of relativity, you know. And could you guess who? Yes, that's Albert Einstein. Bravo, you guessed it right. We're going to read a text about Albert Einstein today. But before we start reading, I'll have two questions. Here is the first question. What can you tell about this man? I want you to write at least 3 adjectives about this man. Okay, now for this, pause the video and go to the comment section of this video and write down your adjectives. Thank you. Here's the second question. And for second question, why is he considered as a genius? Can the size of his brain have a role in this? What is your opinion on that? What do you think? Now I want you to pause the video again and go to the comment section and write down at least 1 sentence. What do you think? Okay then. Guys, get your books ready. Please go to pages 157 to 160. In there you'll see unit number 7 and the reading text number 4, which what makes Einstein's brain different is the title of this text. Okay, good. What makes Einstein's brain different? This is task 4A, the first task that we are supposed to do. We're supposed to do it while we read it. But I'm going to come to that. Of course, there will be 6 paragraphs, and you are going to match those paragraphs with their functions. What do we mean by functions? From A to F, you see the functions in the text, okay? I'm going to come to that, as I said before. Let's move on. Here's the first paragraph, but in each paragraph, you will see some words, some vocabulary items in rectangles. In my opinion, they are important, and what I suggest you to do is just get your vocabulary notebook, write them down, maybe find their definitions, maybe their synonyms, or maybe use these items in your example sentences, and you will learn it better. Those are going to help you with understanding at the same time. But let's move on to other paragraphs. Paragraph number 5 and 6, and yes. Guys, what makes Einstein's brain different? Here in this part, you don't have to read all of the text. What I suggest you to do is underline, just like here, underline some of the keywords in the task and try to find the paragraph itself. And please make sure you apply the reading strategy that we learned. What was it? You remember it probably, huh? Skimming. So you're going to use the strategy called skimming, and now you'll pause the video and spend 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes, to do this one. Okay, here are the answers, guys. In here you have, if you have made mistakes, don't worry. I'm going to try to explain them as much as I can. Let's do it. Okay, the first one, it was an introduction of the topic. There are some scientific studies, and the writer says that we're going to read about the scientific studies a little bit, some papers, some research papers about Einstein's brain. Okay, and there you go. The first paragraph, the second paragraph, sorry. It is it's about the first paper, Harvey's paper, published in 1985, and its conclusions, especially number, excuse me, especially the last two sentences, are the conclusions that we're looking for. What the authors conclude, how they concluded. Okay, and number 3 and 4, the second paper, of course, it was published in 1996, and its conclusions. And of course, in paragraph number 3, the study here is actually referring to the study conducted by Harvey, the first study. Okay, this is important. And of course, the description of the findings, some data, and the conclusions of the third study. Third study, that was the most recent study conducted in 1999. Okay, and the last one is definitely a summary of the implications for further research. We need further research on this, and that is how it is concluded in paragraph number 6. Okay, we are supposed to do task 4B. Before you start, I'm going to tell you something. You will have 7 questions, and I also, in my opinion, it's important, just underline some keywords before you start reading, just like the year, just like the what study, which study is it? Is it the first, second, or third, or maybe are you looking for the findings, conclusions, whatever. So it is important to underline, just like here. And here you are, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, these are important. So when you start reading, just set up your clocks, so your timers, set up your timers, and pause this video. Spend 8 minutes on this. If you exceed the time limit, don't worry, just keep on reading and doing it. Okay, good luck. Okay, the answers for the first 3 questions, as you see. Don't worry if you have made mistakes. I'm gonna try to explain them as much as I can. Here you are. Question number 1. In question number 1, when he died in 1955, he wanted them to burn his body. Einstein wanted his body to be burned, and he wanted the scientists to take his brain, remove his brain, and keep it for research purposes. That was the easy part. Question number 2. Question number 2, you will see that the first study, it focuses on the ratio of neurons to glial cells in 4 areas, okay, of the Einstein's brain. Here you are. You can say that. And in question number 3, it was easy because we were already supposed to look at, of course, the conclusions, the findings of the first study. Yes, the conclusions showed that Einstein's brain had a higher metabolic need, so the neurons in Einstein's brain had an increased metabolic need, which means they needed and used more energy, and this is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Okay. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here are the answers. Yes, let's look at them one by one. In question number 4, you will see that according to the writer, what does the writer think? Einstein's genius cannot be explained by studying one specific region, okay, one particular brain region. The parts of the brain do not act on their own. Instead, complex behavior is the result of many areas acting together. So that is what he believes, and the question number 4's answer is B. So number 5, question number 5, you will see that which of the following is not true about the second paper? you will see that this Einstein's cerebral cortex was thinner, not thicker, than the normal brains, and the density of neurons, the neurons in Einstein's brain was greater. It was higher. Okay, it was much higher, and the number of neurons in a normal brain is not higher. Okay, and question number 6 and 7, you will see that in number 7, of course, the writer concludes more research is needed on the brains of living geniuses. We need more research. How is it possible for this man to be that clever, that genius, you know what I mean? And these intellectual giants' brains, these people's brains should be analyzed. That's what the writer talks about, concludes. Okay. For this task 4C, you will see that we're supposed to find the contextual opposites of these words given in paragraphs. So please do not write the synonyms of it. It's not an exercise like that. We're going to read the sentence given, and of course try to get the contextual opposite by looking at the paragraph and write it here by filling in the gaps here. All right then. So you will have, just pause the video, you will have 4 minutes doing this. You can also use your dictionaries, don't worry. And yes, I'm going to try to explain the answers. Very good. Okay, guys, let's look at them one by one. Hasty, in question number 2, we have in detail, in general. And in number 3, you would see that slow and careful. The opposite of this could be hasty. Hasty's the word's synonym could be quick and careless, you know, in a sudden decision, for example, a hasty decision. And of course, the reason for, it's just like cause and effect, you know, reason and result, the relationship between them. So that is the opposite of it here in this text. And number 5 was the easiest, I think. In the internal, the opposite of internal is external. Okay, and I'm sure most of you got it right. Outer is could be synonym of it. External walls, outer walls, you know. And ordinary, you know the meaning of it anyway, but ordinary is just like other people, you know, just normal. But here, unique, the word unique is the word that we were supposed to write here. Write it down. Yes, it means distinct, special to that person, you know, unique. And in paragraph 6, there is the contextual opposite of it, of hide. It's the reveal. Reveal in many contexts, in many texts, you would see the word conceal. Conceal it means to hide something and on purpose, but reveal, it means like to make somebody discover it much easily. Okay then, let's not forget to click on link 2 and link 3 below this video to see the vocabulary quizzes I prepared for you guys. These are important, and for your questions you can also leave some comments under this video and I can try to answer your questions back. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Okay, have a great day.